Hi. Hi. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Hey. So let's go. My dad's gonna do something.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Guys, on today's upload, we're gonna finally address a few different things, button up a few things, finish up a space, and keep moving forward. So let's dive into it. All right, so before we get too far, I'm just gonna get the elephant out of the bag and like task one at hand. We got the wall partially done. Check that out. The chevrons are on the wall. I am honestly really happy with this so far. I still have to do this section of wall here, and we're gonna go all the way down with it, but like, it works. It's pretty freaking cool. Like, we'll step back here. Check that, ouch, shit. Like, that's really cool. At least I think it's cool. You might not think it's cool, but I think it's cool. I'm pretty freaking stoked at it. Geometrically though, too, some of you guys might nerd out about this, but this, like our points to point and everything, this triangle is actually, if you were to do the math all the way across here, and I'm sure somebody out there could probably do it from a frame or from a picture, but it all maps up. And that's actually what I'm in the process of doing right over there right now. I didn't know how this was gonna go this morning when we started, but it's turning out pretty well. So I figured the vlog for Sunday, you know, it's probably easier for me to shoot several different days than like one day and try to cram a bunch of stuff in. So we'll probably do this across the next couple days. Here nor there, is what it is. But project number one, this. Project number two of this little bit here. We discussed this thing and what's going on here and why we're doing what we're doing with the FDF angle stuff. But because of that, I need to take this stuff and this stuff, and I need to make a functional set of suspension components, because here, I'm not made of money. I mean, I spend a lot of money, but I'm not made of it by no means. I wish money grew on trees, but it doesn't. It is made of denim though, so maybe we recycle some jeans, we can make some money, I don't know. I know I can get brakes, pads, rotors, that stuff's easy peasy to acquire. The goal here is just to make the car functional and to steer like the silver Audi that's buried amongst all the painting supplies. We'll cut all the bump stops off. We'll go through the front geometry, and I'll kind of give you guys a walkthrough of basically what I have on my silver car, what I've done to it, how to get the most, it's like 65 degrees of angle out of it, and I'll show you guys how I do that. And it works really well. You can do a little bit more doing a few other things, but we'll go over it as we go along. So this is kind of like a good opportunity to dive into what I've done to this car to make it work functionally. There again, I did break it again. We won't go into it, but I did break it again. I gotta get it figured out. Just say it doesn't like coolant. It doesn't like water. It only likes oil. It doesn't want anything water-based, just petroleum-based pumping through its veins. So it's very picky. But yeah, that's the plan. So task one, let's get the wall at least striped. If I get it striped tonight, I'm happy, because I still gotta edit for tomorrow, what would be tomorrow, because it's Tuesday. So we're just gonna use some YouTube magic, finish this wall up right here, and do it with one of these.
Day 2.
All right, well, enough with the painting. How you doing? Coming along? You gonna get this in?
You're going in.
All right, well, I got faith in you. Keep going, I got my own shit to work on. Here we go, here's the, oh, yeah. Oh, let's try not to drop. Here is the replacements for that thing. I need to go through it. There's already some that I've seen in here. This is the original suspension that was on this car when I got it moons ago, for the record. It's seen better days. We got a couple uprights busted up here. I think this one's okay. That one's okay. One of these lowers is toast magos also. And we got new brakes for it tomorrow. OEM, of course, you know, the, lifetime replacement policy, because, well, you know, these are lifetime brakes. We gotta get this all stripped down, cleaned up, ready to go, and then we're gonna rebuild it in the car. So that's the plan. First things first though, let's take it apart. This is gonna suck. I already know, everything's probably rusted together. Yeah, they bolt to those brackets through additional brackets that go right to there.
Like
right
three
there.
right there.
Yeah. About done? Yeah. I think you're almost there, honestly. Like you.
20 minutes later.
So, I screwed up. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but I screwed up. See if you can get down in the comment section real quick and tell me if you can figure out how I screwed up. Looks pretty good, I know, right? But yeah, I definitely screwed up. These chevrons do not have a steep enough angle. Like, look at this. It's really kind of goofer of me. What I did was when I set those up, I went off mental measurement of what I originally set these one up for. And then I stepped back, looked at it, took a picture and realized, it looks better the other way. It's kind of a goofball move, but thankfully I've already figured out a solution. Basically, we just take this tape line, move it to this side, put the steeper angle there, and then take this one and just put the steeper angle there, add the yellow, add the gray. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, it's done. I just can't believe I screwed it up. Anyway, sometimes it be that way, you know, we can't all be perfect here. While we let paint dry all the way, because like literally we can't do nothing with the paint the way it is at this point. We got this all apart. We got the axle cups out, we got our tie rod ends out. I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want to replace the wheel bearings and then go ahead and like clean all this up. I might do it, don't know yet. Like the wheel bearings are good, so it's like, do I really replace them if I don't need to? And I already have a brand new set, but like these are pressed, so might not do that. We got to take these shields off. Still need to grind all the bump stops off up here, rebuild these guys, and that's really it. Yeah, let's get this one broke down. Pretty straightforward. Look at that 2-for-1 special. I knocked him, I hit one, I was hitting this one and it popped them both out.
That's like a lottery for
Right? Alright, well. Whoa. That happened in the background. That's not too bad, it fits pretty good. Well, while they've been fiddling with that thing, I haven't been doing this all night, but we got the entire suspension all broke down. We got our uprights, our calipers. Both of these 100% need rebuilt, gone through, cleaned up. We got several control arms here that are just like, a few of them are toast. That one's toast. That one I think, no, yeah, that one's okay. Both wheel bearings in these are actually good, so we're just gonna leave them alone, not mess with them. And then we got our axle cups and our uprights. So probably end up running most of this stuff through a sonic cleaner, figure out once again what's good, what's not. And ooh, I almost forgot the most important thing that we're building. Check this out, light switch covers. It was this genius man's idea.
Light switch covers.
Light switch covers.
Hey. People who are good at Photoshop are like, okay, and I'm just like, bro, leave me alone. I spent the last 2 hours figuring some of this stuff out.
We are all like newbies around here, and that's what we love. I think that's one of the things that's awesome about like, just what we do.
Anybody can learn anything if they want to learn it.
Yeah.
You know, you might learn how to use a hammer like a screwdriver first, but eventually you'll learn how to use the hammer like a hammer.
All right, well, for now, to enjoy a little ASMR 3D printing action.
Day 3.
Oh, hey, look who it is.
This wall.
Give me 5.
Oh, you just put it on the wall. Yep, and then just run it back. There you go.
You think you can do that?
Plop it on there. Yep, there you go. Now turn it sideways, put pressure on it, and smooth it out. Yep.
Full Bob the Builder
perfect.
here.
Yep, right there.
Hey, nice.
There you go, and then come back right here.
Brother's gonna give you a run for your money.
2 hours later.
These children.
Right in the middle.
Yeah? Uh-huh.
I got it on a
Screwdriver?
yeah.
I like the specialty tool. Does that just sit up in there and blop blop?
Yep.
Yeah, you are blinding the camera.
I am blind in real life.
Oh,
Holy
don't
shit.
screw it up. All right, so much for a check-in moment. I was gonna work on my stuff, but then an E36 invaded our space. So it's like office desk is all it's been done to it. Oh, that's it. We did start pulling off. Let me show. Ooh. This is all done. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I kind of got sidetracked and off on a rant. There was a lot of energy here. So one thing about being a car guy, owning your own shop, is everyone wants to borrow your space when it gets close to the weekend because they've got a project they'd like to tackle. So it's usually a very interesting, busy place. Yo, we get shit done though. Look at this. We got this entire side mudded, corner mudded, this seam's mudded. I started taking off the tape. I got a couple spots I gotta fix, but yo, Monday morning, I think we're gonna have a perfected showroom. It's gonna look pretty dope in here. So, all right. I think today might be over for the most part. Tomorrow, whole new day. It's Saturday. We got a customer in the morning and that's really it. So afternoon is gonna be all about the race car and that's all there is to it. All suspension, all we gotta get it in, get it out, fix it, get it done. And then next week we're gonna be starting in on the S6. So guys, make sure you subscribe. Like I said, we have been doing, basically I have 7 more weeks to LS Fest, which it sounds like a lot more than it is, but it's really not a lot of time. And next weekend we're going to the dyno to start dyno tuning it. So that's gonna be a really another exciting day. I'm super excited about that. So we're gonna target goal 450, but if we get over it, well, I'm not gonna complain. On to the next project. Kind of one of those, it is what it is. Let me explain to you what I just found out. You guys see it yet?
Yeah, we see it.
You see it?
Yeah.
We see it.
The steering rack bolt thing. No.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but there is a defined contour to the top and bottom where that steering rack is supposed to be bolted into place. Let me put it a little different way. Yep. That's a thing.
So that bent?
It's what it looks like. It's what I get.
Well, this bolt over here is loose too.
Yeah, that one I realized was broken this last rip. That bolt right back there.
Yeah.
This one up here
That one.
backed out a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's still tight.
But that is a whole different story. Well, this is the precursor to what's gonna happen in the next like 10 seconds in this video.
Screaming? Shit? Fuck?
Yeah, shit, yep. Donkeys, dolphin noodles.
Donkey balls?
All the words right now that a sailor would use are what I'm thinking about. Nah, I'm gonna use a big ass sledgehammer. Are you serious? All right, till tomorrow.
Day 4.
All right, next day it is. We are finally getting into race car shit. So, I already went over it kind of earlier. I got our steering rack height issue. We're taking the angle kit off. Let's just get into it. It's so weird hearing a 2.7 start up next door, open down pipes non-stop. I don't. Nice. Does it go in reverse?
Oh yeah, reverse is down and all the way left.
Yeah, down and up. Hey! Do a burnout! You want one?
No, not yet.
Never mind. Let's just get to it. You gotta take tie rod end off, take the uprights off. I think we're gonna be able to leave the top hats, but I don't know yet. We might take those out too. It's all right, we got this. Let's get it done. See if that'll work. Ha ha! Woo, that's hot. So another big oof that I found out about, that I didn't realize about, ironically on the exact same side as the rest of the damage, was tie rod end. I ended up bending the tie rod end extender. You can kind of see it here. It's like Not crooked. It ain't straight. That's what I meant to say. It's bent right there. What happened? I have no clue, but I do know it's messed up. Cool thing is it's only isolated to the outer, so we'll still be able to use our inner tie rod ends, and we're gonna have to take them off now that I think about it, because we got to do a 5" spacer washer to the back of the rack. That's gonna give us like 5 to 6 more degrees of angle, and it allows more overall travel of the rack. So that's cool, which gives us more angle. And we still got to go to these. Yo, you want to do something productive?
No.
All right, well, these need to be ground off of each of these. We just zip them off, smooth it out. And then there was one less thing on the list to do. This side's already apart. Oh, amazing. Like, you guys can't really see that well, but we are gonna figure out something here in order to get this steering rack frame bolt mounts thing. We gotta get some reinforcement on there somehow. Like, if I don't, I'm asking for even more problems. Plus this side's really screwed up. So, steering angle's off. It's all right here. So beautiful. Girl, I am sorry. I didn't want to do this right now, but we'll get back to you. I promise. Like, it's not the, I've said it before, this is not the end of the angle. But we do got to deal with the next problem. So, you guys can kind of see it. There's a bulge right there. That should not be there one bit. That is actually where the mount for the steering rack somehow, some way has gone like oof, 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 up and out of the way. Like, it decided it wanted to move and change on it. In order to get to it, we gotta move a lot of shit. We gotta move the proportioning valve, which I should have enough room. We'll have to disconnect the fuel line over there and make sure to cap it off, because we're gonna be throwing sparks. We had a bunch of different wiring bits over here that we're gonna have to relocate, because we gotta take this strut tower bar out that we made. That basically, my thought was that would replace any and all structural support that I would like have problems with, anything like that. Actually, we got an idea. Oh, Poppy, there we go. Okay. Grab that side, sir. I don't know how.
You're gonna get it out?
Not yet. You gotta be careful, we're right here by the power. Yeah?
Yep.
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 Yep. Rotate down. Nice. It's like a jigsaw puzzle here. I don't know if this is gonna work. It might not go nowhere. I wanna hit it. I don't want to break it though. That's my biggest fear. I'm pretty sure the best course of action here is just remove the rack, because I'm banging on this, and my biggest fear here right now is that I crack this guy and like then it's a little flip. That's the plan. Sometimes you got to change the plan. Start with a plan, and then sometimes, you know, plans change. That's the best part about it. You update, you upgrade, as long as you keep moving forward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I.e., you're steering shit.
Yeah.
So we needed to take it out anyway, so this is kind of like a double positive in the grand scheme of all of it. So this is good stuff. Good stuff. Let's we gotta get these hand lines off, and then we gotta disconnect that guy. We are gonna make a giant mess. I already see it coming. Let's try to prevent this shit. Hold on. That won't pass inspection. He hurt himself. Yeah, I was talking about you. What'd I do? That you were here. The goat was here. Daily fabricator. That's what his job title is. To do the thing to help us make sure this shit does not fuck up. And he just showed up out of nowhere. It's almost like the universe.
You checked the group chat. You would have seen that I was coming. It's because Sam's in town.
Yeah, I said, yo, they popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We were going to Friendship Brewery, and they just kind of like,
and they're gonna work on the car.
yeah, they've been working on the car.
You want to come help? I'm like, it's not like I don't know suspension.
All right, we got 2 bolts left. 1, 2. I will cry about it. Yo, we put that on there yesterday. You can see the lens really well. See how amazing that anti-gravity battery diode is in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The battery's almost dead.
Yeah, facts.
This one's almost dead too.
I haven't charged it in like 4 days, so. But I've used it like every day for hours of a day. So I'm still impressed it's got juice in it. And I think we left the Bluetooth on it for like 8 hours one day with nothing attached. So, hey, stop. It very distinctly says not to do that.
Like I said, I didn't know.
So let's pull this thing out here. There we go. No, I don't know what that was. Oh, yep, there we go, got it. It looks like the rack is fine. The rack is perfectly fine. We had a power steering problem. We had actually this seal right here that I have RTV shoved inside of. I may have just dropped the GoPro one too many times for the last time. It's got weird things going on the screen. Look at that. Not yet.
What have you guys done to it so far?
Yo, we're putting a tube. We're making a full tubular steering rack. Yeah.
That's better than what I had.
Well, way better than what I had. We just changed the plan 3 times.
Well, doesn't this still go over there too?
Yeah, that all goes in there too, but this is another piece. Tack this in and then do that one? Or should we? Yeah. All right. This steering rack ain't going nowhere. Nowhere, I promise you.
Alright, let's unbolt this hoe.
Yeah, that looks great, all right. It's the next day, we're back, and look at that. We have a steering rack support, and my battery's gonna die. So 3, 2, 1. All right, and we're back. So yeah, got this side in, might be, ooh, nope, she's not warm. Welded it all in, basically just took some tube that I already had sitting around and made little cups for them. I got one sitting around. They're similar to the same cup styles that we have here, which are basically thick, really thick washers that I had found, like 1/4 inch thick, and welded them to the bottom of some tube that I had already had. Made for really nice, like cheap DIY pedestals. Actually, these washers are kind of like what I had, maybe similar, not the same, but something thick like that. So yeah. Anyway, let's I guess we put the original, I guess we put the strut tower brace back in now and start shoving suspension underneath this thing. We don't have brake pads, we got rotors, but we'll have pads tomorrow. They're here, we just gotta go warranty them out. We had to do a little warranty pad exchange, you know, with that lifetime warranty from Advanced Auto Parts and all. So, yeah, let's get it done. All right. Little trick I like to use called very specific channel locks. They work really well for getting those tie rod ends loose. Ah, got it. There we go. I was a little wrong earlier. I showed you guys. Oh, shit. All right, now we got that done. If that fits in there nice and pretty, like, come on, baby, fit for daddy. All right, well, finally back on the GoPro. Some weird stuff happened where it's complicated. I've already gone over it. You guys know the deal. We get, the Hero 9's kind of cool though. I got this little screen here that lets me know if I'm in frame or not. It's kind of different. Master cylinder took a shit. Not much I can do about it. What I am doing about it though, is I end up robbing this out of my A6, my other A6, my 2.7 car. So it just became like a donor. Technically it's broken and we're picking up a motor for it, but here nor there. This is what we're doing at 11:30 at night. And we're supposed to be on a dyno in 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Joys, right? Why do we do this to ourselves? Like, I do not understand it, but anyway, I guess let's just get it done. You know, funny thing about this, I've actually did a DIY on this on the channel. If you guys ever want to, you need to know how to put a master cylinder in, there is a DIY. Yeah, that piece all the way down there, right up in that hole. It's not the end of the world. It's not it's just a kind of a simplified pain in the ass. So anyway, back to it. We're working again. It's not working great. Pedals are a little low. We could definitely do some more bleeding, probably some adjustment, but it's technically the day of dyno day, and we're gonna call it quits. The car is done. We have converted it from an FDF angle kit back to stock angle. We've slammed it down on the ground, give it some some E92 BMW wheels that just kind of got like dropped off and inherited. And guys, we are going to the dyno tomorrow, so if you want to see more content, you want to know what kind of numbers the LSA put up on the dyno, then make sure to smash that subscribe button. And it's been a riot. We still have a lot to do. We got a windshield still to put in, still got to find seats for it, and I got to find a Hans still. Haven't found that. Well, I know where to get it all. It's just I got to come up with some extra money, which means basically I got to do the thing of turning out more cars around this place so we can get more money, so we can spend more money, so we can just have more fun. That's all this comes down to. Anyway, I'm digressing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm AUDI.